What's good, everybody? Next, we're back with another walkthrough of one of our division matches. Now, if you like this content or even this type of content, go ahead and hit that like. If you're learning something, cool. If you're not learning anything, cool. Hit the like button, drop a comment, let me know what you're looking for. When it comes to destroyers, I have a ton of experience, especially destroyers. Now, I have this kamikaze out here. As a matter of fact, remember, you can always catch us on Twitch for Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. You'll be able to drop in and just ask some questions, a lot of beginner tutorials and stuff like that, a lot of information for you guys, and just general conversation, man. Let's have a good time. Now, if you'll notice, I did drop down to quarter speed after I got to midway. You'll also notice that a good chunk of our team has taken aggressive positions. They all moved forward. Um, the enemy team, a lot of them are still at their starting positions, um, where they originally spawned. So we're gonna see how some of this plays out as this match progresses as well. Now, this is a capture the base match, so there are not the distinct 3 cap points that would normally be on this. So you're more likely to find destroyers roaming when you're playing a match like this. So this guy's spotted, that's great. Now I still have to figure out where the other 2 are to make sure that I can, safely cover my teammates as well as take advantage of situations like this. Their base, straight shot. I have a straight shot to their base. One destroyer is already taken out. The other one you can see on the map was spotted on the far right. And now I'm telling my teammates, we're doing call outs, let each other know what's going on and what we're seeing. So now if you look at the mini map, there are 2 little triangles on the right side. There's one destroyer that's red and lit up and moving, and then the white outline, see, it just became a white outline as well. Those are where the 2 enemy destroyers are. So I know that they're nowhere near my immediate location. So I know that these 2 ships over here have no support, like no close nearby support. So this Congo, and it happens to be a Congo duo, because there's another Congo over here. See, that's the other Congo. They're getting pushed. Their flank is about to be completely washed out. So this boat is a tier 4. The majority of the boats in this match are tier 5s. So it's a tier 4 and tier 5. That destroyer was a tier 4, that T-22. So now it's just me and a Fubuki. The Fubuki is the tier 5 Japanese destroyer. It has the best concealment at that tier, but it happens to be a 5.0 concealment without having like ultra special, like doing like a double concealment build. Like your average player is going to be running this with like Bay and some other inspiration, but with Bay running, even at 16.2, his concealment is going to be down to 5.0. I say that to say that the kamikaze that I'm in has a concealment of 4.5, which means I'll be able to outspot this guy. So even though he's tier 5, he's a higher tier than me, he's not going to be able to sneak up on me, so to speak. It's going to be so much harder because I have a whole half a kilometer on this guy. So in terms of cruisers and battleships, yeah, being down tier can definitely be a detriment. But sometimes as a destroyer, being down a tier is a asset. depending on the situation. In this situation, it's truly an asset. Like, even my Izakazi, tier 3, is 4.4 concealment. It just works in your favor. So, anyway, um, we've already taken out the first Congo. We have torpedoes out on the second Congo. And I've already told my teammates that there's nothing for them to do on that side. They could have come up the middle technically to have more access to the uh, the enemy team, because the island that they're driving up has a really tall wall, so they're not going to be able to fire. Now you'll notice I have not fired my primary weapon yet. I only have been spotted once when I first showed up over by the Congo. Now, the key to these situations is also teammates communicate. They might not be in group chat, but they'll see the torpedoes that the other player sees. So I'll almost never shoot all my torpedoes at one boat. That's both a mind game and it's technical. You only get but so many torpedoes and you have to reload. So if you have a solid shot at a ship, now this Congo, he had a lot of torpedoes coming at him in general, so he's starting to adjust his speed a little bit. But he's also starting to get a little nervous, so he's firing his guns at the island. Nobody would be sitting. That's not a good position to sit in as a destroyer, because you would literally, like, he's still blind firing the actual island itself. It's weird, but whatever. These things happen. Like I was saying, the Fubuki. Alright, so the Fubuki is spotted. He's firing his gun in open water, it looked like. Did he do that? Yeah, no. No, that's not him firing. But yeah, he's too close. I can spot him. Right, so he's completely spotted to me. I fired at him because I know I had the advantage. My team is here now. At least I have some crossfire coming. And I wanted him to know I was there. So he's still driving towards me. He's incapacitated. He can't turn to shoot me with torpedoes. The torpedo tubes on the side on that boat. He can't turn. And he's completely spotted to me, so I can fully shoot at him. Now I'm intentionally not shooting at him because I had sent torpedoes towards him. And he got hit with a torpedo, and I finished him off. So that's the second kill. Now the Fuso, if you notice, I sent a set of torpedoes at, there are 3 ships in range of those torpedoes. I sent torpedoes at 2 different ships. So we have, now you're starting to see them going off, right? This is Emil Burton. He's got presence. He's about to sign for a package if he can afford it. Yep, he signed for a package. Couldn't afford it. Alright, cool. So now we drop detection again. Look, that Fuso is 4.5. Got the Ayoba trying to assassinate me. Now, my 2 division buddies, they got 3 more hits. And 2 more floods. 2 floods, that's rough, because, you know, 1 flood is bad enough. But, anyway, we have the Bayern, the Ayoba, and I think, what was the other one? I don't remember what the other one was. We'll see in a second. A Fuso. Alright, cool. So, yeah, the Fuso, this Icarus, he's been chasing down, like he's been there towards the end of a few things. That Fuso is charging him. You'll notice the Fuso disappeared for a second there. The Icarus is in serious danger. That Ayoba is actually the only boat that's a threat to me right now, because these 2 battleships have no chance. This Icarus is way out of position to be dealing with a battleship that close. And yeah, that's not gonna work out in the long run. Hey, Bayern, sign in for packages. Good stuff. Now, this Fuso is chasing him down. Me firing my guns, they are within my gun range. I don't have smoke. That's not gonna do any benefit to me. Knocked out the Aoba. That was the only boat over here that was a threat to me. The guns on this boat are not all that good. They're not terrible, but they're not what I'd consider good. Also, most stealth torpedo builds are going to have negative impact on your gun accuracy, range, reload speed. So it's a negative. It's a net negative to use your guns extensively on a purely torpedo focused build. And so that's how you fully use your stealth in a close quarter situation. You figure out who your targets are, you pace yourself, and you execute. There's no reason in rushing, there's no point in firing your guns. Remember to hit that like, subscribe, follow, check us out on twitch.com. We got a lot of videos and playlists for you guys to learn a bunch of things and have some fun with us. And as always, there's more content to come.